Caravan tier 2. The miasma stream tier 2. Wind, earth, water.
Gotcha.
So fire, and then water, earth, and wind. So now we need fire to get past that first one, and then water to get past the second one.
Instead of water and earth.
Water and earth.
Gotcha.
And here we are in our home village.
Look at us go.
How's Yakra doing? I don't know, you should ask him yourself. Hello!
You seem well. That's a relief. Take care out there, okay?
It's rolling. I've been hearing of a man called the Black Knight. They say he's up to no good. Be careful. Everyone likes talking about the Black Knight.
Something tells me he'll become important.
Maybe. Sorry, nobody home right now. Google.
Give me your stamp.
He's not a stamp, silly. He's a Koopa.
That's accurate.
Yeah, so the idea is that the more people in your caravan, the more homes in the village.
Or, yeah, okay. That makes sense.
So if we had more caravan members, there'd be more, instead of noodles everywhere in the other people's families.
The more the merrier, I say.
I'm trying to find my people. Where's my family?
Well, there's more to the tale. Should I go down this way? Nope, that's the fisherman. I feel like your family should have been out in the town square, given that you're merchants.
Go up here, there. Mind your health while you're out on the road, you hear? Somebody to go. How much did your father give you?
I think about 73. Also, Savagius is happy. But everyone else is neutral.
Well, as merchants, they have items I can buy from, including iron for a discounted price.
Well, hot damn!
Should I buy it? It's 350 gold instead of 500.
How much do we have?
I don't know.
Yeah, why doesn't it tell us? The money. 405. I'd say no. That's still a little steep for my floods.
This is 405 on your end?
Yeah.
This is 395. Do we not share gold?
Do we not share gold? I mean, I just went to the bank tab.
They only have 395. We don't share gold.
That is wild. But I can...
That does mean I can buy without having to worry about it.
Yeah. I wonder if I can gift you gold. Because it looks like in the money you can drop it. So yeah, technically if I needed to...
Oh, we could give each other money.
Yeah.
Neat. Well, I'm gonna buy this iron, and let me know if it takes it out of you. Okay, that way we can confirm for realsies. Did it do it?
Yeah, no, I have my own cash.
Own separate money.
Very interesting.
I would have assumed it was a shared caravan.
Yeah. I mean, theoretically it's still a shared because... I mean,
We'll share it, but yeah.
we'll just share.
But it's cool that we each have our own. That being said, I'm broke. I just spent all my money on this single piece of iron.
Well, it happens.
So if my merchants can sell to me, clearly your parents can build stuff, right?
Nope. He gave me cash and that's it.
Make sure you talk to everyone.
I did. Oh, here we go.
Well, it's up them, apparently.
Novice weapon. Requires 1 iron.
Well, let me give you an iron.
I'd appreciate it. Yeah, and if you get a discount from your parents, then if we needed to buy like a bunch of stuff, I'd just give my money to you and have you buy it. Alright, so I can make a novice weapon. This is the wave hand. It is for me, 70 gil, it requires 1 iron. I don't get to see stats, so let's craft it and see what happens. Strength 20. Equip? Sure, I don't know what I had equipped previously. So I have nothing equipped previously.
Yeah, I don't think you did.
I had the orc hammer. Drop, destroy, use, cancel. It had strength 15. This one had strength of 20. So I went up in damage by 5. Do you have a plan that you can give him?
Evidently not.
Okay. So am I not actually supposed to send plans back as gifts?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably supposed to use them in town.
In town so that you can give it to a blacksmith to craft. I probably just get some kind of discount if I come back and do it here.
We get discounts at home. Or definitely
So yeah,
use those
before
at
sending
home.
items to your family, double check that it is an item marked as sent home to your family.
For it to be useful at all.
Yeah.
That being said, let me check my family
Yeah.
tree.
Check to see. What items do I have? Orc hammer, which I could sell, I suppose, to your parents. I have another vegetable seed that I could give them.
No, my entire family is neutral and they don't care about me.
Kid bent. You haven't brought them anything they could sell yet.
I gave them strange liquids.
They gave you strange liquid.
Just sending strange liquid back and forth. I bet the Moogle's annoyed having to send that.
He's just like, "Ooh."
A bronze shark, yay!
You bring that back! I'm gonna get shit. That camera angle just made that look very intimidating. That looked interactable, and I hate that it's not. Alright, well, I think we're probably good to set off. Although I don't know where the exit to town is. I can't sell the orc hammer? That's weird.
Oh yeah, these are merchants, not warriors. Come on.
Yeah, well, they could sell a hammer.
Well, they're not blacksmith.
You're right. But I couldn't sell the hammer to my parents.
Because they made the hammer, they don't want it.
They gave it to me for a reason. Well, how was your first year out there? Before you set out again, there's something I must tell you. Be sure to come back, even if you can't fill your chalice with myrrh. There was once a young fool who sought to cleanse the world of miasma. Now miasma remains while nobody knows what became of the boy. Every one of us is bound to fate. Straying from your destiny will only invite danger. remember these words. You must return to Skybox. Now, farewell. Was I right? Did I guess the plot? We should say. We should say. Though, who knows where we would even need to go to cure the miasma. But also, what good would returning to the Skybox do if we couldn't get enough mirror? Because at that point, isn't the town kind of doomed? Oh yeah, what element? We have fire right now, and we'll need that to cross, so... yeah. Year 2, starting off strong. Let's go!
My Isma string are always so important.
They really are. Okay, alright!
Stay with the group, buddy.
I was distracted. God, they did a tombstone right then and there, did they? Alright. So we went through the mushrooms, we went through the cavern. So we need to go through the next miasma stream. However, we're going to need water for that. And we don't have a water element right now. I almost said those Lalafell are chasing a goblin.
Yeah,
They're not
they're
called
essentially
Lalafell.
Lalafell.
I mean, they're essentially Lalafell, but they're not called that in this one.
Little teas.
The little teas.
Lalafell.
Basically.
To be fair, the little teas do make a semi-appearance in other games.
Well, we've run into an issue here. In order to progress, we need a water element. But we don't have a water element. After eating, we were preparing to set off, when suddenly some lilties ran by in hot pursuit of a monster, probably from Mars Pass. The village has long been home to blacksmiths, so they were probably out gathering materials. I'd also like to point out that these lilties didn't have a chalice. Yeah, we can't progress that way.
Yeah, they did.
Did they have a chalice?
It was bouncing on one of their heads.
Ah, I didn't notice. We could try going to the port. Go past them. Yeah, let's try the Jiggin River. Mayhaps the ferryman's back. Or there's a random place for us to swap over to water. It's been a whole year. Oh, there's someone here. Progress. Ferryman's new ship is quite a pretty thing. Well, the way he charges, I'm sure he can afford it. Ah.
Well, Mr. Moneybags, it looks like you're in the lead.
We'll stand back and watch how a true haggler works. She's a new ship and not quite ready to sail. Sorry, but I can't take you aboard yet.
Oh yeah, you really hackled him down on that one.
Yeah, I got it for free.
You got a rejection for free, that's for sure.
I got us a nice pair of 4 legs to tie it. Hoof it back out of town.
A nice long walk back to the caravan, that's what you got it.
Okay.
We'll go to town.
Yeah. Maybe someone in town can point us in the right direction. If we're lucky.
Something. My father's always at work, so my mother said she'd give him something called a divorce.
These are so brutal. That leads out of 10. It does not appear anyone wants to tell us of the... chunk of bronze. Very nice. Yeah, that's also the way out of town. It does not appear anyone wants to tell us about the water element.
Well, we travel back down.
Huh? That's our only choice. Well, this one look change elements of water. Okay, there we go. That works.
Simple. Amazing what modern technology will let you do.
Simple. Skills good. Hello, enjoying a journey? You know, I've been thinking. You're aware that monsters can live just fine in the miasma, right? And we Moogles aren't really affected by miasma either. It's got me wondering, could Moogles be monsters too? It's been on my mind a lot lately. In fact, I set out on this trip hoping to find the answer. Of course, if I find out that we are monsters, it won't make any big difference, really. Because the point. They're Moogles, and they're obviously good monsters. If monsters are.
Profound. Something to think about.
I was questioning it earlier. Alright, a whole new section of the map. Alright. Out of the Iron Man Downs into the Vale of Alphataria. Alright, well I assume straightforward's Alphataria itself? Yes.
Correct, buddy.
Let's see if we can find Soul in here.
Maybe his caravan hasn't set out yet.
Man.
Maybe we're early.
They might be. I'm to think of it today. Alphataria. Ew. At least the pay is as steady as the boredom, he says. I mean, that's fair. Sometimes that's all you can ask for.
Oh, yeah. Take that.
Leon S.
I'll consider myself taken. You went in.
We often head out to the fields of Bum to purchase new stock. But I could never live there.
Come from Shell at the bidding of our elder. Choose anything there's something we want. Join the Royal Guard for the benefits, but I have to stand on my feet, okay?
But she's all stilts.
Like, oh! Sir, you have a very comfortable home in this sewage drain. Please do.
One day, one of you will put a Moogle next to the correct one. That'll be a glorious
Today
day.
is not that day. And that's okay.
We've got plenty of years left to go.
Fair enough. I was literally about to say after she had finished talking, I was like, dang, that might mean that there's a Moogle nearby. And I was right. Didn't even have a chance to spit it out.
Didn't even have a chance to be right before you were hit. You like the visual effect in the crystal?
Yeah, that's interesting. Very interesting. And apparently, personally, we often head out of
The way it splits everyone.
yeah, it's
For the GameCube, that's a pretty
pretty
wacky
interesting effect. Yeah. I like the smaller door inside a larger door.
Every little teeny one.
It has the same energy as Disney Castle and Kingdom Hearts. Big fucking doors. Tiny little one that people have strings. That also looked like a Google hole.
The 2-in-1 special.
That would be asking too much. Unfortunately, it seems that we have missed Soul. Don't need anything from her. No, Bert Boo.
Only residents are allowed to pass. Wacky. Well, it seems to be about all the town we can explore.
Selling broths for 300 gil. And blacksmithing plans, but
I can't afford anything.
alright, well, it appears to be town. Yeah, okay, we were tough. Well, that was a nice little town.
I can see why Soul likes it so much.
Yeah. Alright, so left or right? I say right. Tida requires wind or earth elements. But it is in fact a dungeon, it would appear.
The sun once smiled on this village more than any other. But one day, their crystal's blessing faded. The villagers eagerly awaited their caravan's return. But for them, the crystal would never shine again. It is said that not a single one of them tried to escape.
Well, that's
All
depressing.
stood fast, waiting for the caravan, hoping to the very end.
Do you think this was the
After
boy who
hearing
tried to
that
cure the
tale,
world of my asthma?
I felt the weight of my burden like never before.
Well, this place is basically the mere reflection of what will happen if we fail.
More or less.
So, you know,
Cydia Village.
take this as a warning.
Or Tida Village.
Tida.
Alright, command list. I suppose I'll pop a healing item real quick. Just in case. And looks like our bonus, my bonus, is to avoid taking damage. Well, can't all win.
Mine is to defeat enemies with spell fusion, so I'm not getting that either. Alright.
Proceed. There appears to be a little bit of crap over here. Just
Man with the map.
the next day. Alright. Welcome to Tida, the sunniest village anywhere. We're gonna go around this way. Let's try down here. Woo! That's pack a punch.
Yeah, I need to upgrade my weapon. I'm not doing any damage. Next time we go about upgrading stuff, we need to get the stuff for my weapon.
Yeah, we upgraded your armor, but not your weapon.
You want
I
to
did
cure
get a
everyone?
Cure. Give me just a sec, and I'll equip it.
Thankfully, we're not under attack right now, so.
Yeah.
That was the Phoenix down.
Very nice.
You just wasted it, but
Do you feel alive, son?
I am in fact breathing.
It worked.
Sure. If it makes you feel better, I am in fact alive.
Good chunk of that. I received Blizzard. Why are we taking damage?
Yeah, we're taking damage. It's like we're poisoned or something.
Shit.
Nope. Something's. Found out when you get hit, your mini map radar or whatever on the second screen shakes.
I see.
Which is a fun effect.
An iron shovel.
I got my Phoenix down.
Yeah, there you go. My apologies for fucking up. Do you think I can attack them from up here?
I sure can't try.
I sure can't.
If it was a good idea.
Oh no! My Game Boy died.
Are we out of time for today?
We might be out of time for the day. Yep, it's
We're out of time.
Okie dokie. Well, that is the folly of having Game Boy Advances.
I don't suppose there's a runaway feature.
I don't think so. What I can do is I can put it on the charger for a little bit, And
Just enough to get us a charge so we can get back to save.
yeah. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. We are back in business. We'll go ahead and finish up this level. And then, go about our way. Granted, now it's been long enough, I don't remember exactly what direction we were headed, but
This one.
this way seems good enough. We have enemies. Yeah, luckily that did not in fact happen when we were in the middle of fighting.
And it's not like open world where enemies roam around.
Yeah, they kind of just...
It's a dungeon. They do dungeon things.
Oh, that was you. I didn't realize you were on fire.
I'm actively on fire.
I'm on fire. Hold on. Nope, I have blizzard, not fire.
Hold on.
Hey, that actually did work.
Stripe double. Not as good as carrots, but I'll take it. Here, heal us.
There we go. Around corn. There's chest. Kaiser knuckles. I don't know what those
Sounds
are.
interesting.
Sounds interesting. This is just a dead end, it would appear.
In the world of the map.
Yeah.
I have no idea where we are.
Weird how that was a dead end despite the fact we had to go through so much to open it.
Well, if you didn't have fire, it would have been impossible, so...
Yeah, true. Speaking of fire, I said
That's not fire, that's...
Earth?
Earth.
Right? We're Earth now.
Cool. I'm sure we needed it for some such.
Yeah, you probably right.
Design
Designed for iron armor.
I already have iron.
I do. Money!
To pay for the iron. Oh. That 15 gil, it's gonna go far.
This will pay dividends in the sequel. We came from up there. Let's try. My bad. Try it this way. No, we came from. Okay, gotcha.
This wraps around.
Yep.
So we can finally kill those things we were trying to kill earlier.
You know, in a very strange way, this has Tales of Symphonia vibes.
I understand. Tales of Symphonia, or Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance.
Fair.
Not that you would.
I didn't play a lot of Dark Alliance now.
But it's got that GameCube era group dungeon crawl hack and slash vibe.
Yeah, which I mean, it's
It's a GameCube
Ah!
era.
my Game Boy just reset itself. Hold on. Okay. That is a dead end.
Man who actively has a map sure is leading us to a lot of dead ends.
That's another Earth spot, I would assume. What's this say?
Oh.
3 days until the caravan returns. Let's give them a warm welcome.
I don't think that notice is accurate.
Fire? It's a web, technically. Ho ho ho!
Oh, that's using your noggin.
Oh no! Oh no!
So I'm gonna die here.
I can shoot through this, it's fine. Yeah, it respawns after a moment, so... It's technically a dead end, this one. Oh, I don't think there was anything up here. You can also try it this way. I'll try and follow you quicker this time. Damn it. I've been stunned, hold on. Ah! Damn it. There we go. I'm stuck on the other side.
I'm trying. I'm getting stun locked, unfortunately. Oh. That's why.
There we go. Alright, go smacking a new.
And he's down.
What's in the box? Munch.
But that's it.
It's a dead end. Worth it. Yeah, that's appears to be everything that's over here. So I need to go this way. Alright, so now we can try this one. I think this was the one path we hadn't done yet. Very nice. Alright. Either path works.
You want me just to give you the fire? You're so much quicker at casting spells than I am.
I mean, I suppose. I'm going to go ahead and clear a spot for it. I guess I'll give it lizard.
That's cure. I don't think you can cure the works, but nice try.
Alright. Let me swap back to my radar. Let's try. Let's try this one. Ah! I've been shocked. Ah! I've been shocked. Oh no! There we go. Oh, that was dumb. Here we go. Let's see. To the top right is another blocked section. So this leads to a dead end, but we might as well check it out. The cat spell, you say? Wonder what that gives you. I mean, I assume it's one of the level up things at the end of the match, so...
Yeah, it's an artifact.
Ah! I'm gonna be real. I got lost real quick at this level. Ew. Is that some kind of spawn? There's a whole bunch of them. Ew.
Oh, you can't destroy them.
Maybe I can't fire. No? Fish! Okay, last time we went to the top right, so I suppose we need to go down now. Fire against the stick? Yeah, it's a little counterproductive.
They're made of fire.
strange liquid. One of these corners has to have something good. There's also got to be a hiding window in here somewhere that we've just not found. Chocobo pocket. I'll probably end up using that when we level up, so I have an extra inventory slot. Alright, well, left it is.
I want a chocobo.
Yes, down. And that leads us back where we started. Alright, we'll go this way. Now this one's real easy to get turned around in, even with a map. So I assume the monsters here are probably the undead villagers who absolutely got fucked over by the miasma for their caravan failing.
Up for interpretation. I mean, maybe it's a coincidence that they all died and now there's skeletons everywhere.
I mean, there's always that possibility. It could be a coincidence. But thematically, I'd like to think this is just alternate villagers. Because I think that's cool. Tragic, but cool. Let's see. Kind of wish that I had a different menu where I could look at the entire map. Or like scroll through it. That's not really an option. Alright, this is where we changed it beforehand. Gotcha. And that all led to a dead end. That led to a dead end. Don't see if there's a chest down there. That gives us an objective anyway. That appears to be a wind spot. missed. And then he got me with the blizzard. Fuck off with that noise. Get out of here. That being said, I think the next, like, gateway was in fact wind, so I'm gonna go ahead and swap that real quick. Alright. A shame that's not a movable house. You telling me they can live in sewers, but not in this, like, webby ass?
Too well constructed. Sorry, buddy.
Ah. Fair enough.
Maybe because
They don't like human architecture. Sewers, not man-made.
canonically.
Well, this is the beginning of the level. Alright, well, we're gonna have to head all the way back. There must have just been a path that I missed. Nope, this one. All the way around. I mean, to be fair, scene transition did feel very much like we were on the right track. So it's gotta be in that upper section. It's probably just amongst all the webs.
Probably just got turned around.
Got turned around. Hey, we came all the way back for a chest. Can't say we weren't thorough.
Accidentally thorough.
Accidentally thorough. Okay. So there's nothing to the left. And then we had this set right here. The top right leads nowhere. And then the last one we did was to the right. So let's go ahead and try the top left here. We'll systematically get all of these. Okay. And up was also a dead end. So that one's completely off, and the top right's completely off, so the only direction we can go is right. We're gonna map this shit out like the Lost Woods. So that one's a no-go. We have to go this way. So we go this way. Alright. When we came back, I'm wanting to say we came back from the down path, so let's go back to the top. Alright. Let's try going up again.
Up seems promising.
Alright. Instead of this... No. Let's try this one. I want to say last time I said go to the top right. So let's do this path instead. Come on. Bruh! There. And this is where all those spores were. The spores feel like progressing the right way. Because that feels kind of like a scenery type change. So let's try this one. Aha! That's where we got.
We went down to the left.
Yeah. A bottle of a strange liquid. poison again. But there we go. Right, there's a little bit more to the right here, but I'm gonna doubt there's anything worth looking at. I don't see any kind of Moogle hole. Nah, okay. Alright, that distinctly feels like Battlefield.
Oh, the screen transition all but confirms.
Hey, here we go. What is that, a golem? Some kind of rock monster? No, that is in fact a house.
An angry house.
It's an angry house.
Mad house.
It's a monster house. I don't know what the fuck that is. Maybe it is a golem. It's a house turned to golem. Alright, here we go. This boss music's pretty good. I like this. Here, I get slowed down again. Oh! There we go. You know, it took a minute to get the hang of controls, but after a good couple hours with it, I think it grows on you.
Yeah. The controls are...
It's a learning curve, but once you get the hang
They're deceitfully simple. You only have the 2 buttons.
Exactly.
So they had to be creative in how you used everything.
Nintendo really has always liked the idea of having 2 screens at once.
They continuously tried to bring it back.
It didn't work with the Wii U, but I think that's because of marketing, not necessarily the Wii U was actually bad.
A lot of the problems with the Wii U were very much the way Nintendo was at the time. That being said, even after they had the Wii U out, they didn't know what to do with it.
Right.
A lot of their ideas for the Wii U were
Nice.
nice. Just like throwing a mini-map on the second screen and calling it a day. Simply what this
Yeah,
was.
essentially what they did with this, but, you know, it's still charming. And it saves you having to look up a menu. Alright, we got some miasma. Or, not miasma,
Anti-miasma.
Meyer.
Miasma be gone.
Miasma be gone. Please fill my chalice, sir. Just a tiny drop, please.
Exactly 1 drop. I'll be counting.
Yeah, it's a damn shame this village time they had a tree right here.
Which means the caravan that left this place only needed to get 2 trees, and they still didn't make it back.
Well, in all fairness, they'd have to wait 2 years for this one to grow back. So they could use it every other year. I think that's how that works. I don't know how it works. New diary entry. Mail
Mail
Google.
time.
Time to see what my brother has to say because he's the only one who feels like contacting me, apparently.
From Luck's sister.
Oh, my mother this time. Floreshi. You need to come back to Skybox as soon as you can. Your father fell off the roof and hurt himself badly. Oh. I'll be home soon.
Oh. That's upsetting.
Well, unfortunately, it would seem I'm gonna have to leave the group for now. Aw. Avoid damage, did I? Evidently so.
It's like you get first pick.
I get first dibs. So we got a strength +2, magic +1, defense +1, another command slot, magic +1, strength +1, another command
Yeah, I
slot.
think you should go for commands.
Yeah, I could definitely use
definitely
that.
be
The more
helpful.
magic that I can use at a whim is gonna be a lot better than some other things that potentially could have gotten. What'd your letter say?
It was from my sister, and she was like, "Hey, you know that plant you enjoyed at the house? It died."
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah. I went, well, these things happen.
Well,
Well, there we go. Another quest successfully done.
indeed.
Give it a good old save. Second year.
Second year. Says 4 hours, but we had to wait an hour and a half to continue, so...
The game was running. Oh well.
Huh. So apparently I have to go back to Skybox. We have 2 other places we can explore up in this top section. I don't... One of them looks like a port, probably Port Alphitaria. I don't know what the bottom one is. It looks like some kind of mansion.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if we should investigate those first before going back to Skybox, or just go back to Skybox immediate.
Guess you can think on it.
I suppose I can think on it.